Extra. What a week. How are you guys feeling about 2021 so far?
How come I'm at the top?
Because you're the best, baby.
Hierarchy of this ship, woman.
Look at that.
I'm not used to this configuration.
I know, we got new boxes.
Yeah,
we used to be like itty bitty.
Children, it's so good to see you down there.
Hello.
Hi there, Brenda. Someday I'll get up there.
Ryan, mix that up.
No, what can you do? It's fine.
It's
it kind of.
fine.
Oh, you mean like
Ryan can do anything.
How about this? Like 5 minutes in, we'll rotate, and one of the next person, or every time. How about this, Director Brian? Here's a challenge for you. Every time one of us is speaking, like I am now, move that person to the top. I'm waiting.
He's gonna kill you.
I'm waiting.
He's gonna kill you.
This is what happens, my friends, when we're not quite sure what the topic of Sunrise Extra is.
You guys
I'm
picked
kidding.
this topic.
It's so discombobulating. Can anybody blame us?
Now, we do have a topic. It is the week that was, the week that is wrapping up today. The first week of 2021. It's almost like, I can't wait for 2021. When's it start?
We were having such a good Monday, Tuesday, you know? We were in the groove, we were feeling good, and then Wednesday happened.
But even on Monday and Tuesday, you know, the news this week is really the news that was last year.
Right.
I mean, you know, we started Monday, Tuesday talking about COVID.
I guess we're the dummies that thought it would be different.
But you know what? I think that's not quite fair, because you always go into it with hope. I'm hopeful. I feel optimistic. You kind of set your intentions, but we knew it wasn't going to flip when the calendar changed.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew that, but I never saw that coming.
Yeah.
However, there are so many people online, and you know, Nina and I were listening to the New York Times podcast, and they laid out how the extremists who took over the Capitol were talking about this for a long time. So if you were keyed into that, as law enforcement should have been, people could see it coming. I mean, there's so much bubbling around these days, it's hard to keep track of it all. And most people, you know, they're doing their own thing, and so it is hard to miss. But, whew, 2021.
Angela is summing it up for us this morning. She says, I want my money back and cancel my subscription. That was a big meme going around online on Wednesday of, you know, my trial of 2021 is not going so well in these first 7 days. So,
I can tell you what Dawn Kimlinger is saying this morning, because Dawn is one of our faithful Sunrise Extra viewers.
Hey,
good morning, Dawn. Welcome to the new year. Same, it reminds me of that Who song. Remember that? The one about welcome the new boss, same as the old boss. Welcome the new year, same as the old year. Dawn says, hopeful and scared. Hope to get vaccine, she says, and that we can get to new normal, Hope to get to a new normal that is free from a fear of the virus. I added a few words so that could become a sentence. I'm sorry, Dawn. Scared of the political divide that is growing worse. Dawn, I terribly portrayed what your comment was on Sunrise Extra this morning, but hopefully people got the gist. She says, I am scared of the political divide that is growing worse. That was better. Thank you. Thank you for chiming in, Dawn. Susie, right after that, says, well, we had 5 days of mellow, and then we had Wednesday.
Yeah.
Jennifer Taft says the return of the dumpster, the sequel, Rise of the Vaccines.
Yeah,
she's getting cinematic on us.
At least we had some sunshine yesterday, and after this morning, Rod says it's going to be a dry, you know, rest of our Friday. So maybe we can look forward to that.
We have someone who watches our show, but not normally live. Shannon says, wow, I finally made it to the live feed.
Hi,
I've been watching this thing on repeat for so long.
Well, good, Shannon. Glad you got it. Why did you get up early? Yeah, we want to know. You making coffee this morning? What are you up to?
See what happens when you do chime in early, though, Shannon? You get mentioned on the Sunrise Extra program. Now you are part of the very program that you used to watch later.
Brenda, I am so proud of you, because we have been... Well, I have been a big talker about, you know, bettering myself this year and having some more self-respect for myself. That's redundant. Well, but you have gotten out almost every day and at least gone for a neighborhood walk.
Yes.
Which is great. Fresh air, even in the rain. Good for you.
We talked about this earlier this week. It's like, you know, start small, New Year's resolutions, the grand ones. I always fall off the wagon, but so far it's only the first week, people. I'm not making any proclamations. But yeah, Jeff and I have been getting out, going for little walks. I mean, they're like a mile and a half. It's no big deal. But you know what, girl, you have to give yourself a break. I want you to give yourself some loving kindness, because you have a little one at home. When I had a little one at home, 2 little ones, I did not do half the stuff I do now. Yeah. There is light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. And you know, I had all last week off.
Yes.
And that is such a hard transition, like for our schedules, you know, because then you know, go to bed later and later each day, and then it's just the cliff of like having to go to bed at a decent time to wake up at 2 in the morning, and that is hard to recover from. And so, yeah, this week I've just been going home and napping.
Well, Paloma's
nap
getting up
room
in the middle of the
work.
night sometimes. So
Yes, she has gotten up every freaking night this week because that's what it is. She's been off of school, you know, for the holidays, and we cut out naps at home. So she's like really tired by bedtime and she's zonked out. But at school, they take little naps, and so now she did not want to go to bed at bedtime, and she wakes up in the middle of the night, crying, you know, any little excuse. I want some water, or
baby
my
girl.
book fell down, or something, and yeah, it's exhausting.
I remember telling the preschool, like, please do not let our sons nap. Like, seriously, I had to tell them, like, they don't need the naps anymore, and please, I don't know what you want to do with them while nap is happening, but please don't let them nap.
Yeah.
Look here, Shannon responded to us. She says, I've had my 5-month-old granddaughter for an overnight stay.
Oh, you didn't have any sleep then either, Shannon. That's why you're up so early.
Yes,
I hear
exactly
that.
it.
Where's
But that's
the
so
5-year-old
fun.
now, I wonder? She's got to be up.
5 months.
Oh, 5 months.
Yeah.
She's definitely up, right?
She's probably
she
sleeping
is.
during the day, and you're just going to be bleary-eyed.
What a cutie.
You know, and not to make this about us, because we want to include all of our viewers in this. That's what the conversation is about on Sunrise Extra. But I don't think really, Nina and Brenda, anyone understands completely what it's like to wake up every day at 2 or 2:30 like we do, unless you wake up every day at 2 or 2:30, and how difficult that makes the back part of the day. Because yesterday I was getting a little, I'll say that my wife is throwing me some shade in regards to my the failure of my New Year's resolution, because we got that Peloton bike in the house. We've had it since late October. She's been terrific at it. Like, she does it just about, I mean, if there's been 90 days since then, she's probably ridden on that bike 85 of those 90 days. I said, you know what? I'm doing it every day in the new year. At least every day in January. And even if it's just 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I did it on the 1st and on the 2nd. And I haven't done it since.
Yeah.
And
That's
today is the 8th.
Try it for like once a week. I mean, that is a huge commitment to try and do it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're tired.
That's why my motto is fit-ish.
Yes, I love that.
fit-ish.
Rod has really latched onto that, and he is adding ish to everything.
I love it. Joshua Madrid, my friend, happy Friday to you. He says, Beyond Dumpster Fire Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. I'm excited to start a new bartending job this evening. Excited and cautiously optimistic to get back out there.
Where? Tell people where they can maybe come see you. You're a great regular on
Drinks
our show.
to go.
I
Yeah.
have to interrupt here. Do you guys know the reference that he just made there when he said the Electric Boogaloo part?
What is it?
There was a movie in the 80s called Breakin' 2, subtitled Electric Boogaloo. Now,
gosh,
I don't recall there being a Breakin' 1, to be quite honest with you. I just remember Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Weird.
In the 1980s.
Feels like it's a song.
All right. Good job there, Joshua. Way to take me back to the 1980s.
Yeah, where are you bartending at? I want to know.
Did you read Sheila Specs?
No.
She says, I am hopeful still that 2021 is going to be better. And then she says her little walk is around a store. So are you talking about shopping and walking, like mall walking?
Around a store.
Around a store.
Renee Robertson, she's an early riser with us. She says 2:30 wake up stinks. Our flight from PDX to this is our Panama friend. To Panama was at 5:30 in the morning Tuesday. I'm still catching up on lost sleep. That's right, Renee. You're living down in Panama.
We do often wonder about our
so
regulars.
Fun.
And here's another one, Jennifer Taft. Guess what time she wakes up? Every day, she says.
I saw that at
What
3.
time?
What the heck, Jennifer?
3 o'clock. Then she goes on to say this morning, good morning, by the way, Jennifer. Happy New Year to you. She says, I cried over vaccines yesterday and hospital people in accounting and people who don't work with at-risk patients getting those vaccines. She says, and that was one of our top stories today during our Sunrise newscast. She says she's turned into an emotional blob. This week, she says, I'm being extra bipolar. And then she also added, Drew, when you asked those preschool teachers to not let your sons nap, they didn't like it when you asked that. She said they probably had a voodoo doll of you and they were stabbing it in the back when you walked away.
They want to break too. I totally hear that.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Neil Bailey says, keep your mind away from the news and life is good. News brings fear, nothing but drama. And then he says he loves this show.
Oh, well, good. Yes,
We
you're
try
having
and have
fun
good
with
conversations. Exactly.
We
Some
do.
days we have fun.
And some days it's
tough.
very topical.
But I feel like we try and keep it real.
And then Denny called out Neil. Did you see that, saying your white privilege is showing because of that comment?
Oh,
I didn't see that at all. Sorry, Denny, I'm not seeing it your way today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Neil says, ever since I had kids, I'm always up at 6 a.m. I know, those little buggers seem to do that to parents, don't they?
6 sounds
and
nice.
Sheila says she walks around Costco or the grocery store.
That's good. Yeah, especially when it's raining and yucky out.
I still am completely overwhelmed by Costco.
Do you not go to Costco?
I do. Costco? I have a Costco membership. I've bought stuff at Costco, you know, big stuff, little stuff, but with the three of us, I feel like I just cannot store that many things.
Yes. Drew, I was thinking about you when I pulled a ginormous pack of paper towels and put it in my Costco cart the other day.
I'm glad you did that.
That's the kind of stuff I need to be buying at Costco.
Why? Yeah, why wouldn't you? That is it.
But then I was like, you know, I mean, it's freaking 12 like paper towel rolls, and I barely had enough room in the pantry for them, but they're there now.
I would say the 5 essentials you must get at Costco when going there: toilet paper, paper towels, laundry detergent, bleach, and peanut butter pretzels.
Oh gosh, I love those things.
They have a huge tub of them there. You can only find this huge tub at Costco, and it's awesome.
Stuck in your
the peanut butter that's filled inside. How'd they get the peanut butter in the pretzels, I wonder?
Machines.
And then I stopped thinking about it, and I just started eating them.
Oh my.
Yeah, Shireen says you can do Instacart for Costco. She did it yesterday. I just learned about that for the first time. One of our directors, Byron, told me you can get it delivered to your house. You just order all your stuff on. I didn't know Costco was doing that. It's pretty cool.
It seems like everybody is.
Yeah.
Joshua is letting us know where he's working.
Oh, good.
Oh, where?
He says, I'm leaving downtown and will be bartending on the west side at the 649. It's a great space, and KGW actually did a brief feature on it for the Good Stuff program a few days ago.
Huh.
So the 649.
Craft
Joshua,
beer and
congrats.
cocktails in
I'm glad.
Aloha?
What was that?
Craft beer and cocktails in Aloha, 185th and Farmington. Cool.
Joshua is on all kinds of KGW programming. The Good Stuff, the Sunrise Extra. How about our friend Stanford Walker? Stanford tells us that he wakes up at 4 a.m. I honestly thought to myself, Sunrise Extra viewers, maybe they're up at 5. You know, some of them could be waking up at 6 or even 7. You guys are surprising me with your early wake-up calls.
Yeah, I like that.
Stanford up at 4 a.m. Does a 1 hour of meditation, he says, and then an hour of yoga.
You do an
No way. Are you serious?
That's
I don't see a laughing
amazing.
face there.
No, I'm sure he's...
Good for you. That's awesome.
I try and work in 5 or 10 minutes. I feel like I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Stanford, tell me what kind of meditation?
He's meditating from 4 to 5, and then yoga. He says an hour of yoga from 5 to 6.
Bravo, man. That's awesome.
And then Sunrise Extra at 7.
I need to do that.
People are liking Costco and hot
People
dogs.
I know, they're like, I want the muffins, the hot
and-
dogs.
I haven't
You know
been
what
in-
else
Go ahead,
Costco
Brenda.
has? Don't they have those little squares that are covered with chocolate and they're super gooey caramel inside? And I think they've got salt on them. They're like a salted treat. And Jeff's mom puts them in the freezer, and then she puts out bowls of them for us.
Sounds like a chocolate-covered salted caramel.
I can't bring that stuff into the house.
I can't either. I can't have it in my
Like I can't buy. I don't even go down that snack. That whole. They always put it by the freaking check stands. So you're standing there in line. You're like, no, I'll get that.
Jeff Lucas is always good for a one-liner, right? Jeff Lucas says that this is week 53 of 2020.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it needed.
That's awesome.
I was just saying, you know, like. I will be fascinated to watch, you know, this movie about, I mean, you couldn't fit everything obviously into one movie, but just, you know, like the election and all of that stuff and this DC business.
Sure.
But I don't want to see it for like 20 years. You know, we've lived enough through it. Like there's that right now on Netflix, right on the, you know, trending now thing is this comedic take on 2020, but I haven't even clicked on it because it's like we're in it now still.
Mm-hmm.
Too soon, they say, Nina, too soon.
So Stanford Walker, for those of you who do meditate, he says he does Shambhala meditation. So that's the real deal. We'll have to chat offline about that. I'm interested. Howard Wright. Okay, this is so interesting, Howard, because that's why Rod isn't here, because of the crazy weather on the coast. Howard says off topic, but the most vicious thunderstorm just blew through Newport with the heaviest rain I have ever seen.
Yeah. Hey, Director Brian, can you throw up, do you have Rod's radar that you can pop up? Because he's been watching a lot of lightning strikes off the coast of Lincoln County today. And there's the latest. Oh, it looks like they're coming on shore now, but you see him there out over the ocean, and Rod is busy, so you can check him out on his Facebook page. There's a live look at Yaquina Bay this morning.
Yep. And when we come back from this live picture, could either Nina or myself be at the top of the triangle now? Brian Matthews. Is that too much to ask?
He's like,
He says he can do it. Who's going to be at the top? Nina?
That's funny.
Drew, will it still be Brenda?
Did you read Angela's comment? I feel like this is much more humane. She says, I have a 7 a.m. alarm. My day starts a little later.
No,
Everybody should wake
how
up
it
at
should be.
7.
Brenda.
Look at you.
Oh,
I got iced.
Brian, you should have.
Wait, there's two of
Oh,
me.
I didn't even notice Brenda wasn't there. Brenda, did you see? And have you
That
heard?
was all me.
They have
funny.
wine popsicles.
What?
Girl.
Have you heard about this?
Both of me agrees with that
Jennifer,
idea.
Tell me.
Have you had it?
No, I haven't.
Can I give that 2 thumbs up, Ryan, like you had a moment ago? Oh, wait a minute. That's funny. Okay.
Tell
Wine
me about
popsicles.
these wine popsicles, Miss.
I don't. Jennifer Taft was suggesting they have wine
wait, I haven't
popsicles
seen
at
this.
Costco.
I'm guessing that the Costco is no longer doing the handouts, right? Like I have not been to Costco since the pandemic.
And it's so lame. They have the little table and like the person there, and they have a product that they're showcasing, but they're just standing there next to the box of the product.
They're teasing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why someone, yeah.
Instead of just foregoing the idea altogether, they've decided let's
Yeah,
just
it's
tease it.
really weird. I don't understand it.
Wow. Costco. What
We
the
all
heck?
deserve a magnum of ice cream.
No, those Magnum ice cream bars, right? Isn't that what he's talking about?
No, I'm thinking like, a magnum like they have of champagne, those huge bottles, but this one will be filled with ice cream.
There is a
That's
brand
how I-
called
No, it is Magnum. Yeah, it's ice cream bars that are called Magnum.
Well, I'm going to have a magnum of champagne and ice cream.
Courtney Willingham on YouTube. What's up, YouTube folks? She says, happy TGIF all. I wake up at 5 every day to make a warm breakfast for my kids and have mommy quiet time.
I love
Then as the
that.
kids eat, I watch the sunrise. Ah, sounds great, Courtney. I love that.
That is some of the best moments of the day, right? I don't know if you guys do this as well on the weekends.
Absolutely.
But we don't, I mean, honestly, I don't wake up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock accidentally on the weekends. I can sleep further than that, or farther than that. I should have said way later than that. But I will get up at like 6 before anyone else, and it's like a great hour of the day, from 6 to 7 when the whole house is quiet. I don't let the dog come out of the room. Like I'm going down there by myself. And that is like the best hour of the week, really. Saturday morning, 6 to 7, all is quiet in
I
the house.
sleep in as long.
But can you really sleep in past
Sometimes
7?
I can't.
Yeah.
I know I can't. Sometimes because I poop out on Friday, like evening,
Yeah.
I can't stay up that late.
Yeah.
And then that screws me for the next day
I
because I
know.
want to get up like at 4.
Right.
And that's when I feel I have tons of energy.
You want to get up at 4?
No, but I feel
Oh.
rested.
Oh.
If I go to bed early enough, I'm like,
Sure.
and then I just have to make myself stay in bed.
The ideal routine would be some kind of nap on Friday afternoon. Then you stay up and push through and have some kind of Friday night that is like a real person's Friday night. And then you go to bed late, and that would allow you to sleep in on Saturday morning. But those things don't always happen.
Jeff Lucas says, yay, now I want wine Otter Pops.
I know, right? Everybody in my house.
How
is
did we
over
get talking
21.
about
That's
Costco?
okay. Well, yeah. How did we?
Oh, somebody who just walks around Costco for exercise.
Okay.
Angela says she's got the wine pops in her freezer right now. It looks like kids' ice pops, but with alcohol.
Good to see Renee Robertson says she can easily sleep past 8 a.m. on the weekends, and often her husband will come and check on her to see if she's still alive.
Oh, that's so funny. Jeff comes and checks on me. Like I had been on a tear of getting up early on the weekends and when I was on vacation. Like I felt like I had lots of stuff to do before the holidays. He'll come and check on me, but he's like, do you have to bang around? It's like 4 a.m. The energy in this house is like it's noon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I get that text sometimes when I am downstairs and no one else is yet. I'll get a text from Mia sometimes that says, "You're being loud." Like I think I took a plate out of the cupboard. That's all I did.
I know, exactly. I put a dish in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
I opened
it.
the refrigerator and removed the creamer. You're being loud. Leave the house at once.
Howard White says, says alarm goes off at 3:45 for this morning radio job where he gets to watch Sunrise Extra. So, yeah.
Did Howard ever tell us which radio station he works at?
Did he? I don't remember.
Howard, fill us in. Which local radio
Yeah,
station
give
are
us
you
a
with?
shout out.
We'll shout you out and you shout out us out. I'm really ready for the weekend because I'm kind of done with talking. The mouth is no longer working, my friends.
Yeah.
Aren't we there yet? It's 7:23 for
Yeah.
goodness
Well,
sakes on
let us-
Friday.
Friday, Jake.
Let's make it so.
Yeah, we can.
Or should we wait for
Are y'all
Howard?
done?
Should we wait for Howard to tell us which radio station he works at?
Yes.
Okay. See, my situation, I'm still in that mode where I have to get out of the feed and then log back into it so that I can see the updated comments every time.
That's weird. Why is that?
It's been like that for a while now.
Oh, Kite 102.7.
There you go.
That's Howard.
KYTE.
KYTE. Out of which town?
I'm looking it up.
Angela says her hubby bangs around in the kitchen with midnight snacks. So he's on the other day part.
Okay, you know what? As long as we're going.
Independence. Oh, Eastern. Oh, wait.
No, it's down there by Salem.
Independence in Salem.
Yeah. I think
Today's hits and yesterday's favorites.
Ryan Moon says, are you guys switching spots? LOL.
Yes.
Yes.
Do it again, Brian Matthews. Our director has just figured out the trick that allows him to make this switch on the fly. Okay, who's going to be next on top? Who's going to be next?
I wish it could like spin.
Whammy, whammy, stop.
It would be kind of fun if it could be a wheel that's just like continually
Hey, do this.
going.
Watch this. Like let's duck down. Everyone duck down, and then he'll move the squares, and then we'll see when we come back up who's
You're
on
way
top.
too energetic.
Yeah, no
Get your
kidding.
butt back in the box.
The truth is, I'm the only one who's not sitting down in a chair right now, so I'm the only one who can easily do that duck. That
Nina
duck
had
move.
on big stilettos, so give the girl a break.
I know. I put on my. Actually, you know what? Here's a Costco buy for you. They have a 2-pack of the softest black leggings for women right now for $12, and I bought them just like $12 for 2 leggings. They're freaking awesome.
Oh, well, there you go.
Kind of the
And so I
silky
just
feel.
changed them. Yes.
Because I like the silky feel. If I'm going to wear the leggings.
Steve Hockett says doing dishes before others are up is a no-no at our house. Always been an early riser, must be from having worked on farms in my early years of jobs. Farms where? Are you from Oregon?
Would you say, if you were my wife, either of you two, if you were my wife, would you like it when you came down at 7 o'clock in the morning to see that the man had emptied the dishwasher before he left for work, or would you rather him have kept it where it was so not a single noise was made in the kitchen at
that's a
3:30
good
in the
idea.
morning?
Joke.
Or.
No, I think that is awesome. I highly support
Yeah, but you might
that.
get woken up.
No, that's all right. I used to joke. You know what I find sexy in a man?
Will you marry me?
Self-sufficiency. That is so freaking hot. Yeah, I like a guy who can do for himself and does for the family. That's good.
How hard is it to put the dishes away? I mean,
you know what else I did?
We're praising dudes now for
Yesterday?
putting their own dishes away. They're
the way
their
home from work?
dishes.
Well, you know how sometimes there's a split in,
Yeah.
like chores at home?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mowing the lawn, so there you go. Switch.
Yesterday, I filled the car with gas on my way home from work.
That is
pulled right
step
in,
for
let the
you.
guy fill it up. Yep.
Because you have a history.
I expect more than that.
Oh.
Do you pick your clothes up off the floor?
Why are they on the floor to begin with, Brenda? I wouldn't even have them there to start with, for goodness sakes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm asking for a friend.
No, I actually do put usually the sweatpants that I wear about 4 times before washing them, unless I go outside with them, of course. But if it's just kind of my walk around the house and I'm not sweating in them sweatpants, I usually leave them right by the nightstand on my side of the bed.
All right, Drew.
Courtney,
Brian
real quick.
is-
Go ahead.
No, Director Brian is
I was
saying
just
we
going to say,
gotta go.
Courtney on YouTube says, Drew, if my hubby did the dishes, I would be in the twilight zone. Yes. All right, you guys.
Welcome to my zone, baby.
TGIF, let's make this a better year. Everyone, have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on Monday.